Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Well, welcome back. Radar quiet, but you see the shades of green here over in Alabama. Again, they went ahead and put out a flood watch for much of the southeast. That includes a very large chunk of Alabama, as well as parts of Tennessee and Mississippi and down into Louisiana. But take note, that does not extend to us here in the Peach State. Going to keep it very mild the remainder of the evening. Several more hours will be spent in the 60s. Some spots, most of us, should get into the 50s before tomorrow morning, but there may be a couple locations that don't. 55 degrees, well, I'm thinking for the low in Macon. Wind out of the south-southeast going to stay pretty light, and fog will be possible. Skies may actually be a little less cloudy overnight than what they've been throughout the day today, but very, very warm with these lows. All of them should be at least 15 above the average this year, and some of them might be closer to 20 above the average. So very, very warm. Tomorrow will probably be the warmest day of the week. There might be a couple spots that get to 80 degrees here in middle Georgia. Most of us will be in the upper 70s, but you see heading into our Friday afternoon, we're getting these storms going over Louisiana and Mississippi, and it's pretty widespread at this point, which is also heavy rain here, driving some of that flood threat, which is added to the severe concerns they've already got. But notice how much weaker this is, less organized, moving into middle Georgia come Saturday afternoon. Big reason for that? Friday, low pressure is going to be over Arkansas and Oklahoma. Saturday, it is up towards the Great Lakes east side near Lake Erie in New York. So with that low not being nearly as close to us on Saturday, that helps to remove some of the dynamics from the scenario and helps to mitigate some of those severe threats. Should see some sunshine, make a return come Sunday afternoon. But you do see they still have level 2. They did not go 3 over in Mississippi. Now there still is a chance it could go 3 tomorrow, but the reason they haven't yet is I went over this last week. Rain from overnight the night before and into the morning. The longer that lasts, the more widespread it is, helps to mitigate severe threats. And that looks like something that's going to happen overnight tonight and into tomorrow over in the Magnolia State and towards Alabama. Now let's go ahead and move forward here in Georgia. You do see that the cloud cover staying pretty dominant heading into tonight. A stray shower possible, but the odds are against it. Your Friday will start off with some fog, and then we get a mix of sun and clouds through the afternoon. It's going to be a balmy day tomorrow. Gusts in the 15 to 20 mile per hour range coming in from the south, and then we go through tomorrow night. A couple showers again possible. If that's going to happen, it'll be the northwestern reaches, but you see most of that rain staying to the north. Now we get into your Saturday. There's still going to be a decent amount of wind here. Gusts going to be pushing 25 miles per hour out of the south-southwest as this front is moving in. But look, this is a shell of what it was looking like over in Mississippi for tomorrow, so that's boding well for us. Look, a couple damaging wind gusts could be possible, but you see that the level 1 includes the northwestern 2/3 of the region, and this line will continue to get weaker as it moves through the region, which is why the southeastern counties, which typically when we have these things move through is where more your severe concern is, well, they're not in the level 1. They're in the level 0. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds.
Every new Volume Chevrolet comes with our exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and oil changes for life.
Volume Chevrolet.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So we're basically all going to get rain on Saturday. The reason it's 90% right now is, look, the trend does have that line falling apart as it gets in, and maybe 1 or 2 spots somehow get missed with that rain. But if the line's still holding together okay, we'll all get rain out of that. Also, remember that low temperatures right now are warmer than highs will be much of next week. It's going to be very cold heading into the start of the new week. Might need to drip your faucet Sunday and Monday night.